A woman from the Hudson Valley says her car was taken on a joyride from Jamaica, Queens to New Jersey after she parked at long-term parking near JFK.
As investigator Tim McNicholas reports, city attorneys say it's one of dozens of unlicensed parking lots, creating a game of whack-a-mole for inspectors.
Picture this. You're on a European vacation, snapping photos from JFK Airport to Italy to Greece. Meanwhile, a camera on the George Washington Bridge snaps a photo of your car in the middle of the night for a toll violation.
It's scary.
This New Hampton woman says that's exactly what happened after she parked at JFK Econo Park on 147th Avenue before her flight in August. The violation notice says while her flight was approaching Europe, someone was driving her car about 20 miles from the lot.
I'm choosing to protect what I look like, of course, and my identity due to my safety. I don't know what these guys are capable of. It leaves me really unsettling that I was across the world and someone had my car with my personal stuff in it.
She says she returned to the lot after the trip to discover her battery was dead, and receipts show she Ubered back to Orange County and had her car towed. The woman says weeks later, after she got the violation notice in the mail, she called the lot manager and he told her this.
I think I know who it is. I'd love to help. He called us back later that day and asked us a couple more questions about what had happened, and then since then he won't even answer the phone.
JFK Econo Park typically hangs on to customers' keys, and other people have complained online alleging scratches on their cars, unexpected fees, even theft from a glove box.
Do you know anything about any of that?
So I understand.
The employees we found at the lot couldn't explain any of that, and we don't know if they had anything to do with the problems, which is why we've blurred their faces. One worker showed us a piece of cardboard with a name and number for a manager.
Oh yeah, I tried calling him earlier. He didn't pick up the phone. I texted him too. Does he know why there would be an easy pass violation for somebody who was parked here? Any idea?
The scribble on that cardboard appears to be a misspelling of the name Markins Nicholas. State records list someone with that same name, minus the H, as the manager of an LLC, which the city ticketed 5 times for allegedly operating a now-closed parking lot without a license between 2017 and 2021. Just a couple miles from JFK Econo Park. We also drove to Nicholas's home to ask him about that, but couldn't find him there either, and our phone calls and texts were never returned.
Do you have a license with the city to operate this parking lot?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
But back in August, the city sued a popular parking app, Way, for allegedly listing and promoting 46 unlicensed lots or garages in New York City, including JFK Econo Park. Lawyers for the city describe a, quote, perpetual game of whack-a-mole as inspectors try to enforce against unlicensed operators that are constantly rebranding or changing business names. Department of Consumer and Worker Protection Commissioner Vildavera Mayuga says her office has also issued 3 violation notices for JFK Econo Park.
Why not just shut that parking lot down?
And sometimes that's not a tool that is available to us depending on the category, but we're certainly always exploring all of the things that are available for us to make sure that consumers are not taken advantage of. And again, one of those tools for us right now is going after apps like Way.com who are aiding these unlicensed businesses.
The city says it did shut down part of the lot after inspectors realized over the summer about half of it was operating on city-owned property. But this customer wants the entire lot to close and for someone to explain where her car went and why.
And I would love to see reimbursement for everything that it cost me.
A spokesperson for Way says the company has deactivated JFK Econo Park on its platform. The company says now customers can't use Way to book a spot there or at any other unlicensed lot in the city. Maurice and Christine.
You know, we take for granted that our car is going to just be safe
Right.
when you park at a place like this or any other parking lot. So what can we do as consumers to make sure that we don't end up with this kind of headache?
Well, it's interesting. The city's Department of Consumer and Worker Protection actually has a database online that you could search. You could type in a company's name into that database and see if they have an active license with the city.
All right.
Well, Cautionary tale. Great reporting, Tim. Thanks so much. And Tim is on our team of investigative reporters. If you have a story idea for him, just scan the QR code right there on the screen.